Hey guys! So really big news. If you saw my last video, I was planning to talk to my boss today about cutting down my hours, possibly switching to part-time or contract. And I did it. I got the courage to talk to him, and the meeting went really, really well. He was completely understanding. And so let me show you something. As of April 3rd, April 3rd will be my last day working full-time, and then I'm going to be switching to contract, so it's going to be just 2.5 days a week, 20 hours, and that's going to give me a lot more time to focus on taking some online classes and just exploring new things and trying to figure things out, because I just realized there just wasn't enough time, and so I'm super excited. And I already have plans of some online courses to sign up for, which I'll share later on. And just, again, the meeting went really well. I told him I wanted to talk to him, and I told him that I totally respect the company. I want to keep working with them and keep helping them, but that it's just a point in my life where I really want to look into another career, just because of the fact I don't see myself working computers, especially web design, the rest of my life. I know that's not for me, so I just felt like the time was right now to do so. And I already told a bunch of people, any friends I saw today and on Facebook and stuff like that, and I got a lot of really positive responses, a lot of support. It just felt really, really good. And and of course there are some people that are worried, and they're like, but wait, you're gonna have so much less money, how are you gonna pay your bills? You're gonna lose your house. Like, even one person said that, because they're just like, oh my God, what are you doing? You had such a secure job and you're throwing it away. And the way I see it is, this is just temporary. I'm cutting down my income for sure, but that's just temporary until I find my next venture. And, people nowadays, what do they say? I'm sure I've read it somewhere, some statistics, that people change their career at least 5 times in their lifetime. So I think it's perfectly normal for this to happen. I think it's perfectly normal for me to just take a break. And I'm not even taking a break, I'm still working there, but to just cut down the hours and, go into something else. People do that all the time. In fact, I was getting I didn't even realize some of my friends are actually doing similar things, and they're going back to school. A lot of people, in the middle of their career, at some point, they decide they want to go back to school. And I think that's so great. And that's sort of what I'm doing. I don't plan on going to college this year, and I'm not sure if I need to. It just depends on, where this takes me, this whole journey. But it's, for anyone out there that maybe doesn't have great support, and a lot, because I especially parents, right? My mom, this is the last thing she wants to hear about, so, because she would just be so nervous. But if you have people that are kind of pushing you to stay at your job, even though you really don't like it, just take a step back and just see what's right for you. And are you going to regret it if you don't ever leave? Because you have to realize, if you don't leave now, there's never going to be a more convenient time to leave. Yes, you could be in a situation where you don't have enough savings. I know I do have a certain amount of savings to last me a certain amount of time, so it's not like I'm flat broke and all of a sudden quitting my job. No. You have to use some common sense. You have to have some money saved up so that you can do this and still be able to pay your bills, still be able to keep your house, right? Ask yourself, can I do this right now? And if you can, then you should go for it, because it's your life, it's your happiness, And the main thing to keep in mind, because so many years I've been battling with, I can't leave web design because I'm selfish. I have such a great job, and there's so many people in the world that have really crappy jobs, or they have no job and they're broke, and here I am making a great income, and it's a really good job where I just get to sit all day, and not exert myself, and yet I want to leave. And so a lot of times you're going to feel selfish, you're going to feel lazy, Because, you know, the fact that you don't want a job where you sit all day, like, oh, you must be so lazy, you can't even handle that, right? But that's just simply not true. Just know that you're not the only one changing careers. Tons and tons of people do it all the time. But you have to be aware that you know, feel confident that you know that even though you're leaving the secure job, you totally have the capability to go and make money doing something else, okay? You're not being lazy. It's not like you're telling yourself, I don't want to work anymore, I just want to go out and party all the time. That's not obviously not what you're doing. You want to leave your career because you're not happy and you want to try out something else. There's nothing wrong with that. There isn't at all. You're going to keep being that hardworking person that you are, and you're just going to apply it to something else. So stop being so hard on yourself and just follow your heart. That's my advice. And with that, I leave you because I'm going to go practice my flute.